Good morning and welcome to the Craft Room. I'm Ellie Barnes. I'm glad you can join me this morning. I'm coming to you live from my craft room, and I'm going to share with you some exciting news. We've got some new colours, which you've seen on my page, I'm sure, and we've also got Easter coming up. So I want to be able to get started with an Easter basket, something that's cute and fun, and I've discovered it really does pop with the new colours. But the new in colours aren't due to May, so this is a real teaser. But I will have to share with you the fact that we're going to lose some colours, and I must admit I'm a bit sad about that. But let me just check if we're coming live in the right spot, because there's no good me keep going if we're not. Oh, I think we are. So that's good. Now that we've got it all happening, I think it's time to get down to the desk and we'll have a look at what the colours are that we're going to have to say goodbye to. So just hold on a second. I'll turn you down to the desk. Bear with me. I'm trying a new system. We could end up anywhere, but I'm going to try a new system and hopefully I can get it all working. So we're just going to go down to the desk with... I've got to see how to do this. You've still got me while I'm working out. There we go. That's what we've got to do. Now we're going to get the desk in, hopefully. I just haven't got it straight. I did say it was a new system. I am trying. Lots of advice from people on how to use this. So stay with me while I get this all round the right way. We've got to go round the right way. Now, hopefully, we're back to front. We're back to front. Let's flip it that way. That looks better. I think we're there. We are there. It's a bit of a mess, you can see. I'm sorry about that. I've got everything on my desk. I haven't had a chance to clean it. As you know, we've had on stage this week and I've had classes and everything. So I've had 2 classes before on stage, raced off to on stage, and 2 classes since I've come back. Now, before we get into that, I did say about the old colours. We need to say goodbye to these favourites. So we've only got a month left with these beautiful old colours. I shouldn't say old in colours. These are the in colours that will retire this month. And they are beautiful. These are a set of cards I did a long time ago with these colours. I'll put them all up the right way. And these colours work together on their own, or they work together or with any of the other colours. So I just wanted to share with you that these, we need to, if you're going to want them, don't miss out. If you need to get some ink refills, if you want to get any of the papers that are left, because you might love a certain colour. I have to admit, this one is my favourite, and that is Orchid Oasis. And that one is my favourite. We've got Tahitian Tide, we've got Starry Sky, Parakeet Party, and Sweet Sorbet. But I also wanted to share you that these colours, minus this one, I used to make a special card this week. And part of it was because we are saying goodbye to these colours, but part of it was I love these colours together. And I'll show you what I made. I have a friend that's going over to Japan, and I made her a little, and she's going for her 70th birthday. Now, the little E is actually mine. I've had to pull my keychain out of it. I made her a C for her name, because her name's Cheryl. And so I made her a C out of resin, similar to that one. Placed it in this cute little box. Now, this is just our scallop boxes, and I've just blender brushed the sides, and I put the top of the box through the Big Shot. If I take it a bit closer, you can see it went through the Big Shot, the cut and emboss machine with the, I don't even know the name of this one. It's one of the new ones. Oh, what name is this stamp set? Hang on. It's a new one that's online, and I've just used it yesterday. Oh, where did I put it? No, can't find it. I'll have to put it in. I'll put a picture in the notes with it all because I can't remember its name. If someone remembers it and they're online, pop it up in the comments for me, because good morning, Renee. It's good for you to join me. It was great seeing you last weekend at On Stage. Can you remember the name of this one? I can't, but this is one of the new online ones, and it's gorgeous. I've just used the blender brush over the top of the box, and I've matched that up with the sides of this card. So again, I've put a little bit of Winker Stella on it to give it a little bit of a sparkle. Seeing as she's 70, all my bow's coming undone. And I've used the same in colour ribbons, so I've used the Starry Sky, Awkward Oasis and Tahitian Tide. When she opens her card, it says 70, happy birthday, and then wishing you the best birthday ever, which I think she will have because she's gone to Japan, or she's leaving today to go to Japan, and they're going to spend her birthday at the cherry blossom displays. So I would love that. What a fantastic birthday. So I want to show you that these colours really do work together. These are the goings, I've put all the different colours into the flower. There's all three colours in there. Bit hard to see with the sparkle, isn't it? But yeah, I will be sad that they're going, but I am excited for the new colours. I'm going to give you a quick teaser with the new colours before I go on. See if I can remember all these. There's Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock, Pretty in Pink, and if you've been around for a while, you'll know that this is a colour that's come back. Petunia Pop and Summer Shade. And they're brilliant. And I thought, oh, what great colours for Easter. So I am cheating, and I'm teasing you, and I am going to use these colours today in my Easter basket. But I did want to also quickly go through, and I won't spend too long on this. If you haven't got what I'm going to use today, which is the Excellent Egg set, which I've used the last week as well. If you don't have this set, and you've got this set from last year, you can make these. These are cards I made last year, and I'm sure if you go and look at I've got three that's very similar. So if you go and have a look at my previous videos or posts, you will see them. And there's a little Easter bunny on his own. This is a bit of a busy one, but it's gorgeous. And this is a little bag we had. So you can just decorate anything with paper and ribbon. Don't have that set, but you've got this set. You can still celebrate Easter, because this bunny, he gets cut out with this, is gorgeous. Oh, I'll show you with them in a sec. And here, a card, and again, another one of those little bags. But he makes a great Easter bunny, hopping around giving out Easter eggs. So there's plenty of options this year. 3 different sets Stampin' Up have provided. And look, this is a basket we made last year. So it's full of eggs. And it's just got the little bunny on it. We also made this one last year. So again, have a look at these videos if you want. I'll probably make a quick basket or 2 next weekend to show you. So that's a cute one. And this is the 3rd type of basket, which I made with the Playing in the Rain set with that little bunny. So there's a lot of options out there for Easter. But if you're going to use this set that we're using today, let me get rid of some of these things that have stacked up here. I will put some of these on. I haven't had a chance. Let me get them in order. In class, we've made this card, and we made this card. But here's some other cards, and it's using the same theme, just the 3 eggs running across, different eggs and different designs out of our stamp set, and different papers. I've used a lot of the Lighter Than Air Designer Series paper because it matches in really, really well with an Easter theme. Its colours are gorgeous. This one's using, at the background, I've used, I don't know if you can see, a basket weave stamp embossing folder. This one's all coloured in. And this last one, I've just used the little eggs, and I've put a whole lot of different pieces from each of the different eggs through so that they're solid rather than having those holes which you will see on this one. I've filled them up with other pieces from other die cuts, which we did talk about when we were making our boxes last week. And here's a couple of those boxes. So that's the one we made last week. Well, not last week, 2 weeks ago. Last week I was on stage, wasn't I? That's right. So now that I've shown you all that, we can get into crafting. And we're going to use this, as I said, and we're going to use our new colours. So I have already done a little bit of prep work. I've got some eggs cut out because my shoulder is a little bit cactus. It's an old cactus is my shoulder. I finally found out what's wrong with it. I have a torn rotor cuff. It's torn 2.5 centimetres by 1 centimetre. We will. So the first thing we're going to do, and I'll show you what we're making today. This is what again, all these were in the traditional. I was going to use the current colours. So this is Pool Party, Fresh Freesia and Lemon Lolly. And so I've made my egg. This side I've put another egg on top. And I have joined it as a basket, and I've used a ribbon. And look, it was really quick prototype last night, so I've only done a knot, but it should be a bow. But I didn't leave myself enough ribbon. Today we're not going to do a ribbon, we're going to do a handle. So I'll show you how to do all this. First thing we'll do, I'm going to make my basket this colour, so I need 2 eggs that colour. So I'll just grab out some more cardstock. We'll put these up out of the road so we've got it when we need it. And I'm going to take my die. The dies we're going to use today is this big egg, this little egg, these 2. And we're going to do a bunny. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut out an egg out of this side. So I'll just grab my snips and we'll cut that, put that through. Wrong way. Can't wind from the far side, can I? Well, I could, but you wouldn't see anything. We had a wonderful time at On Stage, and it was so exciting to catch up with everyone. But my favourite was seeing these new beautiful colours. Well, that's one of my favourite things. There were so many things that happened. Now we'll just put him aside. And we've got these 2 bits, and I need to cut. Everything's upside down. Been away and everything's in the wrong place and upside down. I need to cut, I'll go this way, 6 centimetres by 17 centimetres. It's beautiful colour this, isn't it? Nice and bright. Oh, before we get rid of that, I'm going to score down the sides of this because this is going to join our two bits together. 1.5 centimetres. Which means our bag will be 3 centimetres wide. Now, I'm just going to fold that. I could have prepared this one early, but I wanted to show you how easy it is. Got my snips, and I'm just going to cut the ends off. I'll go each way. And I'm just cutting triangles out. So that come out. So these little tabs will help glue our two sides together. I wonder what your favourite colour is out of these. Today I'm using in this basket Petunia Pop, which is that one, Summer Shade and Peach Pie. I love this colour. I am surprised actually, when I first looked at it I thought, oh yeah. But it's once you start playing with them you realise how lovely they are. This is taking a while, isn't it? Very, very boring, but we are going to end up with a fun little basket that we can fill with eggs. And amazingly, even though we only bought them yesterday, a packet of chocolate mini eggs has lasted till this morning. It's very rare in my house for chocolate to last more than a day. But it has, and when I finish this, we're going to be making lots of Easter boxes and things for Bella's school because they're doing a big Easter raffle. I think it's a raffle. Yes, a raffle. And the money or the proceeds goes to the Year 9 graduation. So I said I would contribute to provide quite a few fun little bunny boxes and maybe some of these egg boxes too. Need a little punch, it'd be quicker, wouldn't it? I'm sure actually if I thought about it we could use a punch of some sort. These triangles are getting bigger and bigger as I hurry it along. That's all right. Probably didn't need to be so small. Just talk amongst yourselves. We're nearly there. Nearly there. Couple more. This is probably the slowest bit. Now we've got that all cut out. We can get rid of those. We're going to take our egg, and this is going to be glued along like so to form our basket. So I'm just going to take my glue and put a dab on each little bit. And I need to see that we're getting all down to the bottom and all the way along. Now, this is where I want them to be sort of even. And that looks pretty good. All I need is to go out a bit on that side. And that's it. That's looking good. And it's not going to stay for a minute. This glue takes a minute to dry, but once it does dry, it's quite a strong grip. And then I'm just going to do the same on here. We'll put some glue along here. And that's formed our basket. So I'll just hold that for a minute. Come on. Just a minute or two. And there we go. Now for the handle, I'll bring back our cutter, and I'm just going to cut it a little bit under, about 2.7 I'm going to cut it at, a little bit under 3 centimetres so it fits inside nicely. And actually I did try that and it was too short. I'm going to take one of these new sheets. We need it. We need a long handle because I want it to be glued on very tightly so that it can carry some eggs. So we'll make it the length of this. And I'm going to put it in about that far. So we want glue, if you're looking, I'm down the bottom here, about 4.5 to 5 centimetres worth of glue. Because I'm sure they're going to want, and I'll just hold that in there again. I'm sure whoever receives this is going to want lots of eggs in it. And then I'm going to do the same on this side. Just like so. I've got a bit of glue on the outside, so I'll just wipe that while I'm holding down here. And there's our little handle. So we've got a basket with a handle. Now for decorations. I'm going to cut these up with these dies. Now, I didn't think you needed to see me cut out the egg again, so I'm going to do, I'll actually do this one up here, about there, a third of the way up, and we might put this one down here. Or actually, why don't we do it the other way around? And we'll make this one down here around. Well, it has that. We'll do that. We'll pop those through. We'll bring this back in. So we're going to put this one through about there. This one going down quite a bit further. There. Or actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this one all at once. He's going to be like that. Then that is not what you want to happen. Now we'll give it a go. Oh my gosh. I haven't got any strength much in my arm. That's why this is hard. Normally this hard, but that arm doesn't want to work. So we'll take those pieces. That's given us 4 pieces to play with. And this time we'll go through this way. Now this one I want down the bottom here. And this one can go next to it, about here. And let's see what we get. Let's see if I can do it. By standing up, it's giving me. So let's have a look. Front of our basket, I thought we'd pop this one here and then this one on top of it. So let's get those two popped on. Oh yes, just a wiggle and a squiggle. Today I'm just wiggling and squiggling. Normally I do it on the outsides, but today I'm wiggling and squiggling in the middle. Now he's not quite straight, is he? But that doesn't matter. We'll sort of straighten him up a bit. Doesn't look too bad. And then we'll pop this one on. Here. Right. We're going to pop the green one on the top. Hello, we've got a bit of mark on him. Oh no. We'll just pop him up here. Like so. Oh, we look a bit crooked and... Oh well. That doesn't matter. It'll do. And then this one across the middle here. So I'll just put a bit on the back of him. Come on. First not enough, then too much. That's always the way. Now, I'm going to have to cut one end of that, but that's all right. Just dab some of the glue that might have snuck out. It's very quick and easy to decorate. And on this side, I'm going to put this one. Now this is cut out. It's a one of the smaller eggs, or the next size down, and it's cut out from that lighter than air designer series paper. But I think I need a green on the back. I need to get to a couple more things. So let's put these aside. I want to cut a summer shade one of those, but I'm going to do a bunny, and I'm going to do it, I've decided, in crumb cake. We'll have a brown bunny. So I think I've got some crumb cake over here. And we'll grab him out of the box. We could do Happy Easter too, couldn't we? No, I think we'll just leave it with the bunny. We'll just leave it with the bunny. Let me just reach. In fact, I think we'll do two bunnies. That's so easy. If you do it on crumb cake, we have a brown bunny already. And we'll grab a little bit. Have I got a bit of this? Yes. I'll grab just a piece of this. I'll just cut a little bit off this bit here. And we'll put this through. So let's cut these last few things out. And our box is nearly ready. So I'm going to stand up again. I don't normally stand up, but it's helping me be able to cut right now. So that's a hint if you haven't got much strength in your arm. It's going to move. You could see it was going to move on me. Go up a bit further. Let me get him straight. Now these little egg baskets don't take you that long. And they look fabulous. Now we'll take that one off. And we'll get this one out. And I'll do this bunny as well. Come here, little bunny. He's moved again. I used to love the magnetic plate, but we haven't got one at the moment. Right. Because they didn't move around so much, but we've got him. So we'll put the die up there so I don't lose it. I'll pop all this out of the road. And I am going to grab, I just thought of something I want to put on it. It's a bit of bling that we received this week, if I can see it. Oh, what did I do with my bling? Oh, I can't see it quickly. I'll have to use some other bling. I was hoping to share with you the new bling, but I've put it away somewhere. Okay, let's get this finished. Get this out. Now, at class, we had a lot of trouble getting these out, particularly along this side bit here. So I suggested that you run gently and then just pull very gently from this side. Little hint. So we're going to stick him on. The back. And I'm going to take a little bit of the pitch and I'm going to pop that in the middle here. Pitch pie. And the petunia pop. I'm going to put a little bit of glue in here and pop him in here. And I'll put a bit more of the petunia pie down the bottom here. So I filled in those gaps in that egg. And then I'm going to put my little bunny on, and I think I might put him on with a dimensional, just looking at that. Crafting on the run here, designing on the run. So we'll put him on with a little dimensional, and he can just sit there. And on the front, I'm going to do the same and put him on with a little dimensional. And he can sit there. Now, because I can't find the colour I want, I'm going to have to choose. You can see I wasn't, but it was a bit of a let's craft on the run. So I'm going to choose, these might look good. They're a little bit of iridescent foil. Here, where's the join? There it is. We'll pop some of these on, because then they'll just give it some sparkle and pick up the colour behind. stuck to my finger. Come on. Oh, come on, that's better. And we'll put one up here. Oh, we could put a couple of little ones on too, couldn't we? One. Well, where will we put him? Maybe over here. And one. Oh, you want to go there? All right. No, we might put you just in this spot here. Do you talk to your projects? No, I think I'm going to put him down lower. I think I'll put him down this half. Like so. Maybe a couple on the back. One here. And let's go traditional. One up the top here. So that we've got a couple there. So there's no risk the front for me. So we'll just push everything aside. That's our basket. Oh, these eggs have fallen out. Now you can, and I often use a little bit of this shredded paper and put a little bit in the bottom. And we'll grab our eggs and we can pop them in on top. Oh, get a few in this. And there you go. So there are 2 Easter baskets. Stands like that. All the eggs are going to roll out on me. So you can use ribbon. The ribbon I have actually to put all the way around so it ties up that end so it carries it, or you can use a handle. They don't stand up, but they do lie down. I didn't put any further decorations on that, but I'll have to do that once I finish this. I'll put a bunny on him and some of these little golden dots. I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope you've got some ideas and plans for Easter. Now I'm just going to swing you back around. This could be interesting. As I said, this is an all-new way of doing it recently. Now we have to change. You don't want to look at that. I will get quicker at it. I'm here. I've done it. I did it. Oh. But we're still back to with connection. I hope you're getting it. There we go. I think we're right. No, we're upside down. We're upside down. I'll get used to this. But it's not too bad. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you've got some ideas. There's plenty of things Stampin' Up! Have provided this year to do your little baskets. And hopefully you can do something like this. Have a good Easter, and we'll catch up with you next week. And that will be Easter. So I'll try and have some quick fun things to do if you've got to do something last minute for someone. Take care, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.